Hey everyone, welcome to your yoga class. You're going to notice we're going to do things a little bit differently today. So this is going to be a chair-based yoga class. So there are lots of reasons you may want to do yoga in a chair. You might need to do yoga in a chair. You might just want to. Maybe you are at your office, maybe you are anywhere that you don't have a yoga mat, maybe you are somewhere that the floor is just gross and you don't want to get down there. Like lots of reasons to use a chair, and you're going to see we're going to use it as a bit of a prop. So there are some ways that it's actually more interesting to get into something that's a little bit different using the chair. So different is good. Grab a chair for this practice. The most important thing about this is that you want a chair that does not have arms on it. So a chair like this is great. Also, don't try to do yoga in a chair that has wheels on it. For the most part, that's going to be a level of complication we're not going to today. So a chair, no arms is going to be great. So grab that and we will get started. So you want to sit forward on the chair a little bit. If you're sitting back, you're not going to be able to get that length through the spine in the same way. If you're short, maybe the feet don't hit the floor like mine don't. So sitting forward so that your feet are flat on the ground. So think about this as almost like a seated mountain pose. So feet are grounded, they are hip width and parallel. You can lengthen through the spine, drop the shoulders down, and just rest the hands in the lap. And let's take a few deep breaths here. So letting those eyes close or lowering the gaze. And just settling here. You have arrived to your practice. You have set aside this time for you. Notice the sensation of the breath moving through the body. Notice any chatter that comes up in the mind. Notice maybe if there's a little bit of resistance doing something that's different. Just recognizing that, noticing how it feels and letting that be. Good. Take a deep breath in. And sigh that out. Let it go. Well done. Let those eyes open. Release the arms down. You will notice why this is important, that you have some freedom on the side of the chair. Reach those arms down, out, up. Gaze goes up. And exhale for that sun breath. Good. Again, reach down, reach out, reach up, gaze up. And exhale. Nice. One last time, reach. Maybe getting into a little bit of a back bend here. And exhale. Good. Resting the hands in the lap, we're going to bring the attention down to the feet. So starting with the left foot, just lift the heel and then lower it down. Good. So just lifting the heel as you do. Squeeze those muscles and drop it down. Good. A couple more times here. Just waking up the sole of the foot. Waking up the engagement of the calf muscle. You can even squeeze the quad here as you lift the heel on the left. Nice. One more time. Good. Now keep the heel down and lift the toes up. Toes down. Toes up. Toes down. So you feel that stretch in the calf muscle there. Just a couple more times. Shoulders are dropped down. Nice. Now that left leg, extend it out. So working to keep those hips level, but extending the left leg out, and then circles with the ankle. So you're going to notice a lot of engagement in that quad muscle there. Take the circles in the other direction. You might have some shaking in that leg, maybe a little cramping in that hip as you're surprised that it is this hard to keep the leg like this. Good. Point and flex a couple of times with that ankle. Keep that lift, keep that engagement. Maybe here at the end, see if you can lift a little higher. Oh, high. Yeah, chair yoga is easy. 3, 2, 1. Put that leg down. Breathe. Let's do that other side. So shifting to that right foot. Just lift the heel, lower the heel. Good. So just working to stretch out that sole of the foot, engaging through that calf, engaging the quad. Nice. Switch. So you're lifting toes. Heel stays grounded, hips stay level. So notice how you can feel when you lift the toes, those muscles of the shin working, right? Good. One more time on this side. Nice. All right. Let's go to straighten that right leg and then circle that ankle. So I notice here my tendency is to want to really lean back and make it a little bit easier. So see if you can really keep that uprightness of the spine. Take the circle of the ankle in the other direction. So see if you can really keep that lift. The crown of the head reaches up here. Good. Final moments here. See if you can lift, kick through that heel and lift that leg up. 3, 2, breathe. 1, put it down. Deep inhale. And a long exhale. Nicely done. That left knee comes in towards the chest. So you might want to tuck that heel onto the chair, or maybe not. You can just let it hover in space, but squeeze that knee into the chest. Heart stays lifted here. Good. Smooth out the breath. Nice. Figure 4. So that ankle is coming on top of opposite knee. You can give a little gentle press to the top of that left knee. Sitting up tall, maybe shifting forward. Seeing if you can get into that left hip. So we will often do figure 4 reclining on the back. Sometimes we'll do it seated. So it's just nice to mix it up a little bit. Find something that makes it a little bit different, and then notice how the body and mind respond to that. Nice job. Put that left foot down and tuck that right knee into the chest, giving it a squeeze. Shoulders drop down, heart lifts. Good. One more breath here. And as you exhale, find that figure 4 on the other side. So ankle on left knee, little bit of pressure, really compassionate pressure on top of that right knee. And then maybe you're sitting up tall, maybe you're shifting forward. So that left foot is grounded. Toes are relaxed. Breathe in. And as you exhale, come on up, both feet on the ground. Just notice, maybe hand to heart, hand to belly. Notice how you're feeling. Nice, breathe in. And breathe out. Let's take a twist here, grabbing for the right knee with the left hand. That right hand can grab the back of the chair, the seat of the chair, whatever's going to feel the most supportive here, but sit up tall. Breathe in and then take that twist. So you can maybe want to be pushing the knee in, collapsing it in, really try to ground down through the feet. Keep those knees right above the ankle and use that in order to get a little bit deeper into your twist. Beautiful. Release. Take that to the other side, grabbing for that left knee. Breathe in, get tall. That left hand can hang on to the chair, the back of the chair, the seat of the chair, whatever you need. Don't let that left knee crash in on you. Deep inhale. And let it go. Releasing, coming back to center. Arms reach up again. Interlacing fingers. If you want, you can release that index finger to reach straight up. Breathe in, get really tall here, and then come down to the left. So not letting those shoulders get out of alignment, but keeping that right shoulder almost moving behind you a little bit as you come down to the left. So not collapsing into that side waist, but really reaching up and reaching over. If this is too intense, no worries. Drop that left hand down. Use it to ground on the chair and then lift up and over with the right arm. Beautiful. Release that, coming up to center. Reach up to start. And then find your way over to point towards the right. And that left shoulder can shift behind you a little bit. So you're just opening up the chest, not collapsing down towards the floor. And if this is feeling too much on the back, on the neck, on anything, just drop that hand down. Everything I offer here, it's optional. You find what works for you. I'm not the boss of you. You modify, you make it your practice. Exhale, come on up. And release those hands down. Take a deep breath. And a long exhale. Great job. Work those arms up again. We're going to come into eagle with the arms. So you're going to take a deep breath, reach the arms up, and then left arm is going to come underneath the right. So you're going to cross at the elbows and then bring those arms up. So maybe the back of the hands come together. Maybe you can flip it so that palms come together. If none of that is available, totally fine. Grab for the shoulders. So find what works for you here. Lots of options. And then lift elbows up off the chest. So keep those feet grounded down, hip width and parallel. Lift the elbows off the chest wherever you're at. And then breathe into that space between your shoulder blades. Good. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, release that. So those arms reach up again. And then let's do the other side. So that right arm comes underneath the left. Cross here with the bear hug, backs of the hands together, palms of the hands together. Do what works for you. Lift elbows off the chest and settle in here. Creating space between those shoulder blades. Creating space between the breaths. Creating space in the mind here. Nice job. One more breath in. And exhale, reach those arms all the way up. And then bring them down. Hand to heart, hand to belly. Settle in. Breathe it in. And out. Good. One more time. Breathe in. And out. Great job. Let's do just a little bit of cat-cow. So, feet are grounded, hands are on the knees. Inhale, heart lifts. You're going to squeeze shoulder blades together. And then exhale, drop chin to chest. Create that dome in that upper back. Belly button to spine. Inhale, gaze goes up. And exhale, drop chin to chest. So you can make this really dramatic here. If you want to take the feet a little wider, you can lift through the heart and then drop that upper body all the way down, kind of creating this wave motion as you come up, squeezing shoulder blades and then dropping all the way down. So do what you need to here, but find that you're getting that movement in the spine. You're loosening up front body and back body. Good. One more time in each direction here. Beautiful job. Bring those feet back to hip width. Breathe in. And breathe out. Excellent job. We're going to play with a warrior two here in the chair. So we're going to start with that right foot like it is the bent leg. And the left is going to come back as the straight leg. So warrior two, right? We're just supported by the chair. So planting the feet down, thinking about stacking shoulders over hips and reach those arms out. So depending on how you want that back leg to be, you can be up on the toes or you can plant that heel down. So hips and shoulders to the long side of the mat or the front of the chair. Arms reaching forward and back. Gaze is over those fingertips, so you're getting that twist in the neck. Good. So think about that support that you're getting from the chair. So it's this combination of grounding down a little bit through your supports, but also lifting up. Good. Take a deep breath here. And as you exhale, that front arm is going to reach up, back hand down the back leg for peaceful warrior. So gaze is up at that top hand. Think about getting lift through that side body. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, coming forward, elbow on that front knee. Arm reaches up and reaches over. Extended side angle. So we just have this beautiful support of the chair, but we are getting all the benefits of this posture. Take that top shoulder behind you a little bit. And then if you'd like, see if you can turn this into a flow. So on that exhale, taking it back, reaching that front arm up, peaceful warrior. And then gently sliding forward to your extended side angle. Good. So play with that a few times. This freedom in the upper body while you have support in the legs. Good. So one more time back to this peaceful warrior. And one more time forward, extended side angle. One long line from fingertips to toes here. Breathe in. And breathe out. Come back to that warrior two. Breathe in. And breathe out. Beautiful job. Come back to our mountain. So our seated mountain with the feet in front, hip width parallel, palms up this time and breathe. Just notice how that felt. Notice if you have a story about it. See if you can let that go. Breathe in. And breathe out. Excellent job. Let's go to the left side. Bent knee on the left. Extending that right leg behind you. You can come up on the toes if that feels better, or lower that heel down, whatever you need. Settle in, hips over shoulders, facing the long side of the mat or the front of the chair. Arms reach, shoulders drop down. So now you know where we're going. See if you can find that lift and that grounding. Just notice how that feels. Find that strength in the upper body. When you are ready, float that front hand up. Find your peaceful warrior. Gaze goes up. Ground down through those hips onto the chair. And then shifting it forward, elbow towards that knee, reaching up and over. And again, right, we're trying to get that shoulder almost behind us. So we're not collapsing in towards the ground, but opening that heart. And then find that movement, find that fluidity, find the breath. Just really try to be paying full attention to this moment. Not comparing it to something else, not deciding that this is better or this is worse, or you'd rather be doing something else, or this is the only thing you want to do from now on. Just see if you can let it be what it is. It's different, and that's okay. Beautiful. Bringing it back now to this warrior two, stacking shoulders, hips. Reaching here. Take a deep breath in. And a long exhale. Amazing work. Come back to our seated mountain pose. Feet right underneath the knees. Spine is long. Breathe. Deep breath in. And let it go. Nice work. Take those feet a little bit wider than the shoulders, and we're going to do a forward fold here. So if for any reason head can't go below heart, it's absolutely fine. You can just do a hinge to wherever you feel comfortable. If you can roll all the way down, feel free to take that. You can tuck the chin and fold your way down. So maybe the hands are going to come to the ground. Maybe they come to blocks. Maybe you feel better here with elbows on knees. All good. Maybe you want a little sway side to side here. If you want a twist, you can lift one arm up, following the gaze. And then when you're ready, you can switch, bringing that hand down and switching other arm reaches up. And then both hands coming down if they were lifted. One more deep breath in this fold. And slowly rolling or hinging your way up, hands onto the legs. Deep breath in. And exhale. Beautiful job. All right. We're going to move into our Shavasana. If you would like to do your Shavasana right here seated, great. If you would like to shift to lying down, great. Do what works for you. Get comfortable. Take whatever movements you need before you settle. And then let the eyes close. Let the breath deepen. And let the body be heavy. We can so often have this moment of aversion or resistance towards something that is different than what we're used to. So what we're trying to do so often in our yoga practice is, how do we keep our minds open? How do we get comfortable with discomfort? How can we let it be okay? So notice if there is anywhere in the body that you need to find some ease, find some relaxation. See if you can let it melt a little bit. Relax through the jaw. Smooth out the forehead. If you can take longer in your Shavasana, please do that. If you are ready to move on with the rest of your day, you can start to wiggle fingers and toes. Maybe reaching up overhead, taking a big stretch. And then whenever you feel ready to close out your practice, you can have the hands on the lap, maybe bring them to heart center. Maybe taking a moment of gratitude for your practice, for the chance we have to gather together and share this experience. Take a deep breath in. Let that all go. Thank you so much for coming to the mat today. It's always such an honor for me to lead you through your practice. May you be well, be safe, be happy, be healthy, and live with peace. Namaste. I'll see you next time.